Well, I can tell you one thing. We lost an opportunity to win a gold in women's tennis.
Yeah.
And that's because this morning we lost Coco Gauff in straight sets.
I was watching.
They made her cry, Bennett.
They did make her cry. That was hard to watch.
Coco crying or the match?
Her crying was rough because it went on for a long time when she was arguing with the official. Like, it was tough. What happened, actually?
Okay. All right. So Coco Gauff is she's playing a woman this morning from Croatia, I believe. A woman named Donna Vekic. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm not familiar with Donna Vekic, but she seems capable. So she's in a match with Coco Gauff. And to be fair, Coco was not playing well. She had dropped the first set. She was trailing 4-2 in the second set. And there's a moment where there's a break point. She's facing break point. So she's on the verge of going down 5-2. It ain't going well.
Yep.
Just like your explanation of how the Olympics don't seem to be going so well for the United States of America. Mm-hmm. On a micro level, Coco Gauff's a part of that. Wasn't going so well today. All right? So she's facing break point, and she serves.
Okay.
And then Vekic returns it and lands the ball near the baseline, right? Line judge calls it out.
Okay.
Out. You know how they do that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's how they do it, but that's the way I would do it.
I hear him yelling.
Out.
Yep.
You know, that's the way I would do it. Out. So they do one of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Coco is preparing to return the ball. So she's like one of these things, right?
Mm-hmm. She's ready. Okay.
She's ready to go, and they're like, out. And so she doesn't keep the ball in play. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the chair umpire, this scoundrel, this scumbag,
Yep.
he says, no, I think the ball was in. And he gives the point to Vekic. Serve broken. And now Coco's even further behind. So she objects, obviously, right?
Yep.
To no avail. The point she's making is that the ball was called out. I stopped playing.
Mm-hmm.
Had the ball not been called out, I would have continued playing.
Right.
But the ball was called out before I was swinging. I stopped playing. And now you're saying it's in. The only reason I stopped playing was because this fellow over here said it was out. So what are we doing?
And so what should they have done?
Let me put it in a different sports terms for you to help you understand what's going on.
Okay.
Imagine an NBA game inside FedEx Forum this upcoming season. Grizzlies, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yep.
This is more or less what happened today.
Like them.
I know you don't. It's going to get worse for you, this story. All right? So Marcus Smart is guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mm-hmm. And he's isolated on him. Mm-hmm. All right? They clear out. SGA's like waving off the ball screen. I don't need no ball screen get by Marcus Smart. Just you go over there and you go over there. I got this guy.
Yep.
All right? So he goes to go around him. He's driving right.
Got it.
All right? Whistle. That's a travel.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So Marcus Smart hears the whistle, stops playing. Everybody else stops playing. But SGA keeps going. Mm-hmm. Takes it all the rim, lays it in.
Yeah.
Another ref comes in. This would not happen in basketball, but I'm trying to explain to you what happened. Another ref comes in and says, I don't think it was a travel. And SGA actually scored the ball. So 2 points Oklahoma City. Let's go the other way.
Got it.
What? The only reason Marcus Smart stopped guarding him is because the whistle was blown.
Whistle, yep.
The only reason that Jaren Jackson Jr. didn't try to block it into the third row is because the whistle was blown. You can't blow the whistle, make everybody stop, and then say, hey, you shouldn't have stopped. Mm-hmm. That's what they did to Coco this morning.
Yeah.
They said, hey, we know we told you to stop playing. We know we called the ball out. But with the benefit of hindsight, we think the ball was in. And so, that was probably our line judge's mistake. But you lose. So she cries, and she said, this always happens to me. She says, I don't complain about these calls often, but this always happens to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting cheated. 20 years old, Paris Olympics, cheated out of a possible gold medal. Are you going to, as an American, are you going to stand for that?
I'm not going to stand for it.
I've seen you storm things for less.
I'm not going to stand for it.
I've seen you storm, not you specifically, but
I got you.
I see people who look just like you storm things for less.
I mean, I don't know what she could do. It does. She was not. I mean, it was uncomfortable, like I said, because she was arguing for a long time. Like
it went on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, she was not going. She was not going to let it go. And she had no chance after that. She was shaken by it.
It's over. She never won another game.
Right.
It was over.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever. She had 2 games in the second set at that moment, and she finished with 2 games in that set.
Yep.
She's a straight set loser. And you see people saying, hey, she should. At some point, you got to let it go. At some point, you just can't keep arguing all day long. I disagree. I get in disagreements sometimes. I bet you do too.
Yep.
And I am not a believer in agree to disagree. I'm a believer until we'll talk about this till you understand what it is I'm trying to say.
Yep.
And if it takes 3 hours, then I got 3 hours for it. But you either gonna have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge your obvious mistake, or at least understand my perspective. But the idea we're going to walk away from this at the 45 seconds agreeing to disagree, I can't subscribe to that. That's not the way I'm going to live my life. If I'm Coco Gauff, I'm sitting there arguing with this guy the same way.
Yeah, because she was down. She needed the point.
And she's right. That's the other thing.
She's right.
And she's right. And even the judge was like, the umpire was like, it's possible I'm wrong. And she was like, well, then
change it.
Then no. Like you need to be 100% sure you're right before you do something like you just did. And you're already acknowledging you ain't even really sure you're 100% right. Once you say out, I stopped playing. This is actually why in the NFL, this will make sense to you. Now when somebody fumbles,
they just let them play.
They let it play it out.
Yep.
They don't blow the whistle and say down, 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 down. No, let them play, let them fight.
Yep.
And if we need to go back and look at it, we can go back and look at it. But once you blow the whistle and say down, 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 everybody stops. And then you go back and look at it and it was actually a fumble. Now you screwed up the integrity of the game.
Yes.
So you let it play out. It doesn't matter if a guy in the NFL these days gets thrown to the ground, pops up, then the ball comes loose. They're going to let it play.
Yep.
And let whoever recovers it. Wherever it gets returned. Plays over. Now let's go look at it. Okay, he was down. We'll bring it back.
Yep.
But don't blow that whistle, because the worst thing you want to do is stop the play when it didn't deserve to be stopped, because now you've affected the outcome of the game. You've affected the integrity of the game. That's what they did to Coco this morning. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, man. I don't like it either.
And I don't like seeing that young woman reduced to tears like that.
No, it was tough to watch.
It was tough to watch. It was tough to watch. I was just trying to watch.
Beyonce was in the crowd.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Cowboy Carter herself.
She had Beyonce in the crowd.
Yes, and Snoop.
If I was Beyonce I might go talk to the. Is it the ump?
I think it's a.
What do you call the tennis?
Yeah, I mean, I got it in my notes here. I think we're gonna call him
ref?
a chair umpire.
A chair umpire.
I think
was close.
I think I got a line judge. I think our whole controversy is tied to a line judge and a chair umpire.
If I was Coco, I would have been like, Beyonce, can you come talk to this
handle
guy?
this?
Yeah.
Like, you wrote a whole album blasting your husband, who also happens to be like arguably the biggest rapper of all time. I bet you can handle this little chair umpire
and make him change this.
I bet if you can get Jay-Z in line, you could handle a chair umpire at the Paris Olympics.
Yep.
Beyonce should have handled this.
She should have handled it. Yep.
It's a missed opportunity. Anyway, you'll reap what you sow, France.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you
freaking cheaters.
Cheaters. Why do they cheat so much?
Stealing our medals.
Yeah. Did we once send an American to your bicycle race and let him cheat like crazy to win over and over and over again?
I forgot about that.
Okay, yes, we did that.
I forgot about that.
I did that. What if they're just trying to get us back for Lance Armstrong by cheating Coco Gauff? Have we thought about that? I
forgot about that.
I don't think that's been explored. I didn't see that on Twitter. It just popped in my head right now. What if it's a long game? You guys kept sending that one testicle bike rider over here talking about live strong, and he's just pedaling and beating all our people in a bike race, and he was cheating the whole time. And now you're going to sit up and talk to us about us cheating Coco Gauff? You cheated our whole country out of a bike race for nearly a decade. Talking about live strong.
That's true.
Now I'm a little conflicted.
That's true.
I at least understand the other side. I
think so.
I walked in here this morning not understanding the other side. But just like most things in life, there's usually another side to it.
Yep.
We cheated France for a long time. So maybe it's just payback. I don't like it still. You embarrass a young woman like that right in front of Beyonce?
No.
I don't like none of it. It ain't right.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.